Abhishek, what we also know is that the telephones of many of the employees have been sealed. They've been asked to go home.
I mean, that's the word that we have got. Our correspondent on the ground, Milan Sharma, in fact, gave this information that phones have also been seized. And what the nature of this exercise is, Sneha, it's still not clear. What we've heard is that this is a verification exercise, not a quote-unquote raid. But for the BBC, for the Income Tax Department to be at the BBC office, that in itself is, a big thing. Usually the Income Tax Department wouldn't go to the office of a news organization. What the exact reason is still not known, and we do not want to speculate on anything. Obviously, there will be a lot of talk about the BBC documentary that had come out. It had triggered a political row, and in the backdrop of that, something like this to happen is obviously rather interesting.
Yes, absolutely, Abhishek. Be with us. Just coming back to you, Ashutosh is also at the BBC headquarters in Delhi City. Ashutosh, give us a sense of what's really going on there. Employees have been asked to go home. What else you're picking up?
So, well, what we just heard that around 60 minutes ago, the team of Income Tax Department who reached here at the 5th and 6th floor of this building in Connaught Place. And this is not the BBC headquarters. This is BBC's bureau in the national capital. We have two bureaus, and one Mumbai, one Delhi. And both these two offices have been visited by the income tax official. Now, since this is being surprise visit, now the Income Department, or some words that is coming, that this is not a raid, but they were here to verify certain documents. But in that case, the phones of officials or any employee not being seized. So whether it is a survey, technically when they say, or it is a raid, or some document verification, why there was need of seizing the phone of the employees, as they say. So for now, the teams are still inside. We see also some Delhi police officials also present inside, which is of course standard protocol when certain agencies visit. They do have a police cover-up and protection. So all these vehicles of the Income Tax Department are also a lot of movement that is happening here. What we also heard, that certain employees were also asked to leave home, and we know that there have been a massive uproar, massive row over particularly the BBC documentary on 2002, which is very critical to Prime Minister Modi and the BJP. And since this will of course be seen in the same light, and opposition will find an opportunity that look, the BBC became very critical to you. You raided that office, so clearly you will soon hear the same words from the opposition. But what is happening here, the teams, the members from the Income Tax Department are inside, and if it is a matter of verification, then certainly the procedure and what is being said. So unless there is some official word from the government or the Income Tax Department, this will be seen in many apprehension, whether it is called survey, or you call it a raid, or you call it a verification of these documents. But particularly in the backdrop of what we are seeing in last few weeks, from the documentary to the criticism, and remember soon we will have the British delegation in the first week of March.
In fact, the Congress has reacted to these developments. Jairam Ramesh, who is in charge of the media department of the Congress party, has spoken out. Listen in.
और वहां सरकार बीबीसी के पीछे पड़ी हुई है, विनाशकाले विपरीत बुद्धि। यहां हम जेपीसी की मांग कर रहे हैं अडानी के मामले में, और वहां सरकार बीबीसी के पीछे पड़ी हुई है, विनाशकाले विपरीत बुद्धि। यहां हम जेपीसी की मांग कर रहे हैं अडानी के मामले में, और वहां सरकार बीबीसी के पीछे पड़ी हुई है, विनाशकाले विपरीत बुद्धि। यहां हम जेपीसी की मांग कर रहे हैं अडानी के मामले में, और वहां सरकार बीबीसी के पीछे पड़ी हुई है, विनाशकाले विपरीत बुद्धि।